Everyone, welcome back. Sorry, I have been a little MIA. We were having problems with our Patreon account. I couldn't post videos for a while. You can't call them, so you can only talk through emails. And then I got hurt. But I'm on the mend and doing better, so I'm sorry. Because of that, I'm gonna just like start flooding you with videos to say I'm sorry and make up for it. All right, so we are back with my show team. We've got Tiffany. Everybody knows Tiffany. Turn and say hi, Tiff. All right, so we're gonna pick on Tiffany again today. So Tiffany's gonna be our demo girl and show us the difference of all of these strides and gaits. So these strides and gaits are gonna go for English, Western, hunt seat, dressage, Western dressage, whatever. It's just the change in gaits. Okay, so Tiffany's gonna go off and she's gonna show us the first one. It's a collected walk. So a good way to think about it is your collected walk. Your horse is going to be in more of a collected frame. They have to be bent around your inside leg and your inside rein. So how you're gonna do that, know if that's correct, is you should be able to see a little bit of their inside eye and a little bit of their inside nose. How she's creating that is, if you notice, she's got both hands on and both legs on, and that's really important. So a lot of my students, we've been talking about, a lot of my students, since I do focus so much on the inside cues, they tend to drop their outside cues. And I need everybody to always remember that it's always both legs on, both reins on even for any sport, any discipline, whatever. And then you add your suppling cues on top of that, all right? So they have to be balanced. Word of the day, woo, balanced. Okay, so Tiffany still has him balanced, but if you notice, she's pushing him from her inside leg, inside rein, to her outside leg and outside rein. That's really important. If you're writing it down, underline that. Okay, so this is a collected walk. So Jobin, he's on the bit, which is perfect. So if you notice, his nose is pretty much just straight up and down. If anything, your judge wants to see you be slightly above the bit, besides behind the bit. All right, so collected walk is he has a collected frame and he's taking shorter strides, okay? Now Tiffany's gonna show us her working walk. So her working walk, she's letting him extend the frame perfectly, Tiffany, good job, 5 stars. So she's letting him extend the frame. And if you noticed, he loosened up his back. So he's got a nice swingy back and he's taking longer strides. He did not go faster. So the difference, if you see in a lot of competitions that you see people do like an extended trot or a medium trot and their horse just went like 5,000 miles an hour, that's not right. What you want to do is you have to keep the same speed and rhythm through the whole thing, but it is a lengthening of strides, not a change of speed, okay? So now let's go ahead and go into our medium walk. So what she's going to do is she's got to keep those long strides, but now pick him back up into a frame. She's going to do that by, most people want to use their hands to bring their horse's head back up. You actually want to make sure you use your legs. Anytime you use your leg, and remember this, even if your horse wants to buck, if they want to eat grass, whatever, anytime you squeeze with your leg, your horse is instantly going to pick up their head, okay? So instead of pulling on his face to get his head to come up, she squeezed with her legs, and then his head came up, and that's how she kept him soft. Okay, then we've got, so we did medium, and then we would have extended. So let's go into the trot, and you're gonna see this all a little bit better. All right, so let's have Tiffany show us her collected trot. Good, so collected trot again is a more collected frame, a little bit of shorter strides, nice and soft. That's like the little ballerina trots. Okay, let me see your working trot. And the thing is you have to make sure you show a difference. So when you're riding a dressage test or a Western dressage test and they literally tell you in the test, collected trot, working trot, you guys really have to pay attention to that. Most people just see trot. They're telling you what kind of trot, especially the higher levels. So if they say working trot, they need to see a difference. So I would say even let them go in a little bit longer frame, just a little bit. There you go. Good. So, perfect. And then we're going to say, okay, perfect. Now you hit this letter, go back to your collected trot. She's going to use her legs, have him lift. As he lifts, she'll bring him back and supple. That was beautiful. Good job. Okay, so now let me see your medium trot. That's okay. Go ahead and rub him because he is doing good. All right, so you know us. We're little hippie, love your horse girls. So anytime your horse tries for you and does something that nice, you should always take 2 seconds to say thank you. So rub him. Probably not cool that he chose to have Tiffany say thank you, but that's okay. All right, so Tiffany, go ahead and do that one last time. So let me see your collected. Good, so like even there, if you notice, you pushed his butt to his nose. And then we'll show you guys the ultimate form of collection, which is the piaffe and passage. And then when you get to the Spanish riding school, high school, the ultimate form, the real ultimate form of collection is the levade. Good. Inside leg, inside rein. Good. Lots of leg. So when you're doing maneuvers like this, it's really important that you use your legs and you imagine that you're riding their hocks. So you want to, your lower leg should imagine that you're pushing and asking them to lift their hocks, and you'll see why that matters in a minute. Okay, so that's nice, Tiff. Let me see your working. So you almost want to see them kind of bring their nose out just a little bit, just a little, in a longer frame, just like that. That was nice. Good. Okay, so that's a longer frame. So now let me see your medium. So she's got to keep long strides like that. Add leg, 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 leg to keep the long strides, and then she's got to bring them back up into a higher frame. That was really nice. Beautiful. Now the last one is, let me show me your extended. Now the extended, this is when everybody zooms across the arena. If you notice, she's not going to pick up any faster speed, hopefully, but she's going to rev. She's going to go half halt, half halt, half halt, and leg, and she's going to push them out and give me the biggest, longest strides you can. Show me a difference. Go bigger. Yep. Good. All right, so I'm going to make her kind of rev them up just a little bit more. So she's going to go collected, collected, and then see if you can just push them and go just a little bit more. So squeeze, squeeze. Yep, tap, tap, and go. Push. Now long strides, let them open. That's okay. Good. Yep, rebalance them. Try it again. Good. And now push and just open them up and just let them go. Squeeze, a little bit of half halts. There you go. That was better. Okay, now leg, leg, leg. She's going to show you a piaffe passage. So half halt, half halt, half halt. She's going to start to ride his hocks. Half halt, half halt, half halt. Good, that's okay. So it's best to go from a big strides like she just did, and now slowly bring them back. That's your passage. Beautiful. Good. Okay. And then we're not going to make him do it because he was a good boy, but unless she wants to. But then your piaffe is basically that where they are doing it in place. So I hope that helped you guys understand the difference of your strides. And thank you for joining us, and we will see you in the next video.